I've got Damien here to demonstrate on how to measure a drop-in, drop-out shutter for you. So the first thing that we look for is obstructions on the window towards the architraves. So the mullion here is something that we will be looking at to see how far it protrudes out. Also the locks on the windows, sometimes they're protruding out too far and it will get in the way of a shutter. For example, on this side here, we've put a couple of panels in for you guys, so you can actually see the areas that these obstructions can occur. So Damien's just pushing that window so you can see it's got a little lock on there. Now that lock there, it's not hitting the window because we've got a clearance from the mullion to the actual shutter. As you can see, it's about 62 millimeters. We actually, when we measure these on the architraves, yep, this one here, it's about the same. I think it's 65 millimeters. So Damien will show you on the other window where we measure to see that clearance. So we measure from the mullion to the edge. So there's a little lip on the architrave that Damien's pointing at here. That's where you want to measure to. You need 65 mil clearance, and then your shutters will be fine. They won't actually hit any of them obstructions. The next thing that we want to measure for is the width, which Damien will measure the top of the width. He'll then measure the center, and then he'll measure the bottom. The smallest measurement that he gets is what you actually put down on your measure sheet so that the shutter will actually fit inside the window in case there's any bowing. Now he'll do the same for the drops. So he'll measure the end, the center, and the other end. And again, the smallest measurement is what you want to put on your check measure sheet, just to make sure that it fits inside the window. And the last thing we would want to measure is the height of the mullion and to the center. So Damien's going to measure that. I think then this one is about 600 mil. And the reason he measures for that, as you can see on the other shutter over here, it's so that we can put that centerpiece in there to line up with the mullion. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys.